The other very important thing you want to ensure is that you do not want to lose your configuration settings on a Cisco router. So we want to make sure that we're saving our configuration as we go. Now, I've not yet done this in my lab, so one of the first things that I'm going to do when we go back to our lab environment is to save those passwords on my router, because I wouldn't want to lose all of that information. There are many ways in which you can save your configuration. There's a new command set and an old command set, both supported on all Cisco routers. Well, you might ask, well, then why are you showing me both? The main reason is because the new command set may not be supported on all devices. But here is the new command set. Copy running-config startup-config. Now, what's this going to do? It's going to copy the configuration that you've just input on the router. It's going to save it to startup-config in the NVRAM. So the next time your router starts up, it's going to find the configuration to use. This is not a really short command, as you can see. One of the ways that you can actually make this command much easier to type is to use copy run star. It does the same thing. It's going to take your running configuration and copy it to your startup configuration and yield the same result. So that's the new set of commands available on version 12 and later. What's the old set? Well, what we used in the past is called write memory. What does this do? It takes the current configuration and writes it to NVRAM, your memory area. This is going to save the current configuration in exactly the same way as the copy run star command. There's no difference in what these two commands will yield. I prefer even the really short version of the command, which is simply WR. What does it do? Well, it writes memory without having to type anything else in. So if you go in through the whole series of commands, you want to type in as quickly as you can, save this configuration so that you can go back to entering more information. The quickest way to do this is WR. Write memory and WR are supported on the PIX firewall as the mechanism for saving the configuration in the NVRAM. And that's what you want to remember if you happen to be dealing with a variety of devices.